Hello everyone, this is Collector of All Things, and today I have for you, uh, as promised from my last video, a unboxing video of the F-15E Strike Eagle from Forces of Valor. This is the 85081 model designation in their catalog. And this is actually my first review of a modern jet fighter from Forces of Valor. Now, loosely based modern fighter. This has been around for 40 years, but is still being used today by the U.S. military, and it's one of their premier fighter jets. It's on the last review I did was of the Fokker Wolf, which is a World War II fighter plane that was surpassed by the Messerschmitt 262. Well, this one now has been surpassed by the F-22 Raptor. However, due to the cost and the complexity of the Raptor, the F-15 is still a predominant fighter in the U.S. Arsenal and should be around for at least another decade. So this is not only a great opportunity to look at a plane that's been around for a while, but a plane that is still going to go on for a while. And I was fortunate to pick one up, so I plan to do a unboxing video, and here we are. So let's look at the box itself. I think the box, not that boxes are the most important thing, but it is pretty nice to get a nice little box with it, showing off all the details. And on the back, you have some of the models that other planes that you can look at through the Forces of Valor line. As you can see, there's a lot of World War II and then the modern fighters on the top. So this box, what's cool about it too, is kind of like a book. It does open up, it has some Velcro. And right here, you have the fighter itself, which is kind of hard to see behind the plastic right now. And all these bombs and missiles, the accessories on the other side. So let's, without further ado, open this up. We'll turn it around. I'm excited too. First time looking at one of their modern fighter planes. And I've heard some good things about this specific one. So I said I was going to go and pick it up and take a look at it. Let's get it out of the box. It's a tight fit. It seems to not want to come completely out right away. Let's see here. We'll give it one more pull. Oh yeah, the accessories. All right. There you go. So that is out. And let's take a look at what else they got in the box. We'll put the box back over here so we can have a nice look at it. And in the box, again, like other Forces of Valor planes, you do have all the instructions. Wow. So what they're showing is, there is movement in the plane. You can open the cockpit. You can move the ailerons in the back. You have, of course, all the accessories and bombs that you can add inside, which is really cool. The plane on the bottom, and then on the back, more accessories. As you can see, this plane has quite a bit going for it, and a bigger stand than we're normally used to. Now, it is something that should be noted. This is a 1/72 scale, but it is bigger than the normal planes that I look at, the ones from World War II, because obviously modern fighter planes are bigger. So let's open. Take the scissors, cut along the tape here. It seems to be sliding off. There you go. Got one piece. Get the other piece. There we go around. And should have them all. At the same time, I'm going to get these ties on the bottom. That should take care of that. And this one too, which you can untangle, but I'm actually going to cut it and try and get it out of the way. Now we'll just, there you go. Now we'll just move everything aside. Let's see here. I'll try and lift it off. Anything holding it still? No, it seems to be coming out. Oh, it's this tie right here. So they actually put the tie through the top part of the plastic. There you go. That's out. And is the other one connected? So this one's a little bit more complicated in the way that they put it, but we were able to get the top off. So there you go. Now we're getting a better view of the plane. Here's some of the accessories. We'll take those out. Take out these two. Put them aside. Now these are plastic, so they're very light. So are these accessories right here. Take out the landing gear. There is a lot of accessories. So it comes with a card, which some of the Forces of Valor do come with. Might be hard to focus this because the writing is really small. But there you go. This is gives you some background on the fighter itself. It's pretty nice, and so that's pretty cool. So there you go. You have that on the card itself. Now we'll just see. This part should come out, which it does. And then we're a little bit attached there. There you go. And this should be the stand. And we'll leave the stand in there. And then we got some other body panels inside here too, if you can see that. So the plane itself should be all detached. Now if we see here, there's some covering. Let's see, will it come straight out now, or is there something else holding it in? Wow, it's got little clips on the end. There you go. And it is out. Wow, it passed the quality test. Look at that. So there is movement in the back, like they said. Take that off. Wow. Like I said, this is my first modern fighter from Forces of Valor. And it's going to take me a little bit more time looking at it more closely, but it looks really well done. It has got some heft to it. Die cast in the main frame. A lot of plastic. The wing is die cast. These are plastic in the back. Now I know that the cockpit opens up. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It actually has a detailed cockpit. It might be hard to see, but yeah, it's got some detailing inside. That's a nice added feature. Well, I guess for the cost of these, they should have that. So let's see. So you got a lot of external hard points here. Now let's see. Can we get the? If we want, can we put the? Okay, so we can get the gear seem to go in very easily. And let's see if we can get the outer ones inside too. So yeah, slides right in. Well, that's fairly easy. I don't know if it's going to hold. It feels pretty loose, but they seem to go in very easily. Let's see. Will it stand on its gear? Stands perfectly, actually. Really, really nice. Now, let's see if we can get some of this stuff added on. So what did they tell you to do? Wow, there's a lot of accessories. Let's take a look at the accessories. We'll take them out of the box. Here you go. And there is quite a bit of stuff to put on this plane. Wow. Big difference between the World War II fighter planes that seem to have almost nothing. I mean, we're talking maybe an add-on of a bomb and its landing gear. The modern fighters have quite a bit of rockets and missiles and bombs. There you go. So let's try and give it a little shot and see what it's like to place a couple of these. So let's see here. We need to put on the inner, so they're saying to put these ones on the inner racking. So something like, let's see, they have little holes here. That should fit. Oh wow, it goes in really easy. Let's do that again. One more little for the bombs. Now this is a multi-purpose strike fighter. It can bomb, it can do air-to-air combat, and it shows in the armament it has quite a bunch of different types of bombs and missiles that come along with it. This is quite neat. So there we got the bombs on the bottom. Now the next part, still a different type of bomb. and these should go on. There is an outer point right here. The missiles go on that point, right? Oh, so you have a choice of bombs that you can put. So you can put these ones or you can put these ones. Let's see if we take these ones off. How does that look if you put this style? Oh, these are too big to put together. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's the option. These ones are a little bit more colorful and I think give off more of a look to it if you put these ones on. That's you see the different options that you have. So the accessories do come separate. You do have to do some assembly. So this is the bottom part that holds the tank to the plane. And then of course you have the missile that you can put, and you can choose what type of missile that you want to have on this side. There's these little tabs inside to guide it in. There you go. Try to get it in nice and flush so it doesn't come off. Beautiful. And then of course you can put it underneath the plane. And there again are little tabs to clip it inside the plane. Just like that. That's it. And then the last bomb, we'll put this bomb inside also. As you can see, you have a choice of bombs and missiles you can put underneath. There's quite a lot that you can choose from. I'm trying out different types to see which ones that I like. Basically starting with the first view like this, which is pretty awesome for an arsenal of this plane. So there it is, fully assembled. These are the accessories that I did not use. External tanks also. So what's great is you can customize basically what role you want the fighter to have and what accessories you want to have on them. I went for pretty much maxed out weapon and hardware underneath. I like having all the bombs and missiles underneath it. I have to say that it was not easy. There are little tabs inside to be able to hook them on, and some you have to pre-do before. But I think it came out amazing. There's a little bit of adjustment. You can see the landing gear is a little bit off here, but that can be fixed and adjusted. Is it perfect? No, by any means it's not, although it is not the highest and most expensive version, although they are getting very expensive, these models. What I like is the little touches that, there is some movement inside, gives it some realism. Cockpit opens up and all the different accessories that you have with it. The paint scheme is really amazing. The overall look is awesome. This is, you can't go wrong with this. If you like a modern jet fighter, definitely, and probably people know a little bit more about the modern stuff than I do, would definitely appreciate it. I can't say I don't. I do love these military type vehicles, and I think Forces of Valor again, they hit another one out of the ballpark. It is really well done. So for someone who isn't looking to build their own model and is looking for something that's really highly detailed, although there is some assembly here, as I mentioned, with all these accessories that it does have. I did not put the stand together. Let's take a quick fast look at the stand and see what it looks like. Take it out of the box. The stand is probably their clear acrylic stand that they use on most of their fighter planes. Their World War II style planes. But we can take a look. This one is actually of a much bigger variety than their standard stand. And what's cool is you can actually, I guess, put it so that it looks like it's in flight. So on it actually says F-15 Strike Eagle on it, which is really nice. That's a nice little add-on that they put on that they don't normally have on their stands. And if we open up the rest of it, it's a 3-part stand to put together. And let's take a quick look at how you put it together. So basically they have this part here, and they have a top part which nice guides together very well. And then you just put the top one in. They snap together. There you go, perfect. Look at that. And now, I don't know, no, landing gear fell off. Landing gear is a little loose. So you may want to put something inside to tighten it up. When it's sitting, it doesn't really matter that much. You do have to remove this external pod if you want to. That's kind of, now look at that, the hole is right where the gas would be. But it does seem to hold it well. If we remove this part right here and we put the stand inside. So you gotta hook it inside the, wow, that's interesting. Hook it inside the engine and then get it inside the hole. It's not exactly easy, but it does, wow, it holds it into place pretty well. Oh, look at that. That is it's pretty neat, actually. Not the most stable stand or strongest stand that I've seen, but it does the job. And it does make it look pretty menacing, I gotta admit. Look at that. That's awesome. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing video of the F-15E Strike Eagle from Forces of Valor. I want to thank my subscribers, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to check out some of my other videos, and have yourself a great day.